Yes, guys, we are back again. Everyone, welcome. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Obviously, there's been some games this weekend that, you know, some games have been funnier than others. It has to be said. Certain games, Man United, Arsenal, yeah, hilarious. We will get them to in a minute, guys. But this is the eve of the biggest game in European football, Manchester City versus Liverpool Football Club at the Etihad or the Empty Had, every way you want to call it. This is City versus Liverpool. This is the last word with myself, Jamie Phillips. I hope everybody is doing well on this lovely Saturday. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Get that likes, get them likes going up and away. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed. I'd really appreciate, guys and girls. Thank you very much. Some of you has already. Paul, shame about the Villa loss, Gerard. But to be fair, I want you Spurs to win, keep United away from top four. Yes, spot on. Ali A in the house. Big OJ, nervous as hell for this game. I feel like I'm going to vomit tomorrow. That is how nervous I am. Guys, I can understand the nerves. I'm not too nervous at this moment in time. I've got to say, I am excited and I can't wait for the game to kick off. I really can't. But it's not saying this is the last word today. This is it, the last word on my channel from myself. I mean, I can't wait for this game. I really can't wait for this game. This is, as I said, it's the biggest game in European football. There is no game bigger in European football than Liverpool versus Manchester City right now. These two teams are massive. The best two teams in Europe for me right now, I would say. The best two teams in Europe without a shadow of a doubt. I can't wait for this game. I cannot wait for this game tomorrow. We're going to look at the teams, guys. We're going to have a look at both sides, how we think both teams will line up. I'm going to get your guys' teams in the chats, goal scorers, how we think we can compete tomorrow. Um, Jack in the house. Just been on Jack's channel, so guys, don't forget to subscribe to Jack. And it says smash the like button. Salah is going to lose his golden boots on his free behind Salah. Needs to fix up tomorrow. Please, Salah, turn up. John Moore in the house. Big up, Jack. Hope you're good, John. Yeah, so this is the last word from me. This is going to be it. I'm going to look at both sides, both teams, where we can hurt Manchester City, where Manchester City can hurt us. We'll look at the lineups, the goal scorers, who wins the game, all the nice little bits just to finish off. It's like Christmas Eve for us, guys. This is like Christmas Eve. You know, we're a day before the big day. But what we don't want is one of them presents that completely disappoints us and we have the worst Christmas ever. We want the best we want the best present ever and the best Christmas ever, all wrapped into one tomorrow, guys. This is it. This is massive. So guys, the teams. This is a hard one. So for I know going through the Liverpool team, I've just done my 11 on Jack's video just a minute ago, and I'm going through the front three first. I'm going to work front three to the goalkeeper. So I think the front three is very interesting tomorrow. Now, as you see on the thumbnail, I've gone with Salah, Jota, and Diaz as my front three I want to see tomorrow. The reason I've personally picked that front three is because I want to see Diaz against Kyle Walker. At this moment in time, I don't think Mane's got the explosiveness or the pace at this moment to beat Kyle Walker out on that left-hand side right now. But we all know and that's Diaz. Luis Diaz is as quick. He's probably our quickest forward, the most explosive forward we have at this moment in time. That's with the ball and without the ball. He's going to be a bit of the unknown. He's going to be a bit of the unknown against Manchester City because apart from being Porto, they haven't come across him in the Liverpool shirt yet. And he's been fantastic for Liverpool. We can't say it. He has been fantastic for Liverpool so far this season, since January when he signed. And I want him against Kyle Walker desperately tomorrow. I think he could run Kyle Walker ragged. I think it'll stop Kyle Walker attacking so high up the pitch because he'd be worried about. Because what Kyle Walker does, he doesn't care who the forward is. He's so quick, as I said on Jack's show. He's probably the quickest forward he's probably the quickest player in Europe. He's that quick. He's an athlete. I believe he said if he wasn't a footballer, he could be a 100-meter sprinter. He's that quick. And I can see, so he doesn't mind the 10-yard race. He always gives a forward 5 to 10 yards. Carl Walker knows he can get back at him. I don't think Carl Walker can get back at Luis Diaz playing in left wing position. If Luis Diaz has that 5-yard head start on Carl Walker, I don't think Carl Walker can make it up, because that's how quick Luis Diaz is. So I would go Luis Diaz on that left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you got to go Mo Salah. I know people were saying about Mo Salah is not in form, he's out of form, he's not scored an open goal in 6 weeks. This is still Mohamed Salah. He's got a goal in him. He's got a special moment in him. And I can just see it happening tomorrow. Mo Salah plays. And then Jota, that fox in the box, our predator, you know, out of all the attackers we have, no one is that predator in the box like Jota is. He's fantastic in the air as well. You know, don't forget, you've got Trent from one side, Robbo from the other side. We've got great crosses into the box, great technique on the pass. He can always find that header. Because he's slight, he's only like 5'8", 5'9", he gets in between the centre-backs. And City centre-backs ain't actually that big either, which gives Jota even more of an advantage than over normal centre-backs. And John Stones can lose his position quite a lot, and I think John Stones will play for City tomorrow. So he can come out of position quite a bit and lose the man behind him. And that's where Jota's great at them positional play. So I would play that front three tomorrow, guys. Don't forget to get yours in the chat, guys. But my front three tomorrow will be Diaz off the left, Salah off the right, Jota through the middle. Now, that's my front three. I have a feeling Jurgen Klopp is going to go with the original front three. The original three bad boys of Mane on the left, Bobby in the middle, or Bobby, as Jack said earlier, and and Salah off the right, and leave Jota and Diaz off the bench for that explosiveness coming off the bench. You know, that power and pace coming off the bench when City legs are a little bit more tired later in the second half. I've just got a feeling that's what Klopp might think, and Klopp might trust them three more than Jota and Diaz at this moment in time against Manchester City. I personally want to see Diaz, Jota and Salah, but don't be surprised, guys. Don't be shocked tomorrow. You know, at 3:30 tomorrow, when the team lineups come out, that we see the original bad boys up front. So don't forget to get yours in the chat, guys. As Jack says, smash the like button. And John, big up John, my man. John, yeah, he's definitely a ledge. The nerves are starting to really kick in now, lads. Bobby wasn't in training yesterday. Don't know if he's fit or not. Yeah, me and Jack spoke about that earlier. You never know. You never know. I think there was a few players that weren't pictured in training. What was it? The other week, and one of them was Van Dijk, but he played. So I don't know. You never know. Diaz is a game. He's a game killer tomorrow. I feel. Mark Forrest, welcome in, Mark, and thanks for subbing, Mark. I just saw that. Thank you very much. Do appreciate my pal. Thank you very much. Yeah, Diaz is so quick. He's electric. City don't know who Diaz is. They know our old front three, and that is an option. That's why I want to go with Diaz. But I can also understand the original front three and have that explosiveness and pace on the bench of a Jota and the Diaz. Where's the game won and lost tomorrow? Chat. Yeah, get that in the chat, guys. We'll be talking about that in a minute. You were wrong. You were wrong when you were on copy yesterday, Thiago has to play. Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling Keita might start over Thiago tomorrow. And my only feeling on that is that Manchester City in that midfield area can destroy you. Man City's midfield, look, I personally think Liverpool have a better forward line and a better goalkeeper and a better defensive unit. But I think Man City have a better midfield. You know, their midfield numbers, the quality in their midfield is high, probably the best in the world. And they can overrun you and outrun you and outwork you. And my only worry with Thiago about the ball, sometimes he can get a bit loose and have to commit fouls and get bookings and stuff like that. Where I think Keita's got more legs and more explosiveness. And that was my only opinion on it. But, you know, thinking of it now, I think Thiago has to play. There's no doubt about it. That was just a thought I had yesterday, but going on it now, Thiago has to play. There's no doubt. One all over the pitch for us, says Mark. For me, it's won and lost on the wing. Jameson 1-0 tomorrow. Gary in the house. Thank you for coming, Gary. I appreciate it, my man. Diaz for me has to start. Bobby coming on the 60th, says John. The midfield says Gary. And Thiago needs to play. It's a must. Have you seen Thiago and Fowler's record when they play? Yeah, exactly. They're I think they haven't lost in the league together, have they? When they played together, they complement each other so well. But our squad is fantastic now. So when these players come in and out, I'm not so concerned as I used to be because of the strength in our squad. Now, where is this game won for Liverpool? So for me, this game is one for Liverpool from our fullbacks supplying the ammunition, but that is because of our midfield area. Our midfield area must get on top of Man City's midfield as soon as the whistle goes. If Liverpool manage to get on top of Manchester City's midfield straight away, and Thiago, Hendo, and Fabinho do their thing in their midfield, Fabinho breaking up the counter, getting that high press, Thiago getting on the board, influencing the midfield with his passing range. And then Hendo's the engine in the midfield. He's still got the legs. He can get up and down. He can cover Trent when he's getting forward. If we can get hold of Manchester City's midfield tomorrow, we give a lot of freedom to our fullbacks. And I think, especially with Trent, the form Trent's in right now, I mean, the way he played against Benfica, Jesus Christ. The passes, Trent's passing range is ridiculous. A bit like De Bruyne's with Man City. But Trent's passing range is out of this world. And, if we can get Trent free, get space around him with that midfield, we get that on top of Man City's midfield, and Trent has all that space on that right-hand side, he's going to be the major weapon in our team. And obviously, when Trent's got the ball, Salah, Jota, Mane, Bobby, whoever's starting, Diaz, whoever starts tomorrow, looks behind their shoulder, sees Trent's got the ball, and they just run because they know the ball's coming in on a sixpence. So they just know to go straight away. So it's very important for us tomorrow not to let Trent get isolated defensively. Make sure we cover that ground well defensively with Trent, and also get on top of Man City's midfield so Trent has a lot of freedom on that right-hand side because he's got world-class ability to ping the ball over the top to break any press, and our forwards can just run onto them passes. For me, that's where it's one for Liverpool tomorrow. Mark says Naby had a great game last time. Naby was fantastic against Benfica, and he's been decent this season. I think this has been Naby's best season since he joined Liverpool. I really do. I thought Naby's been fantastic at the beginning of the season. He was arguably our best midfielder at the beginning of the season. And he got that little knock and it dropped him back a bit. But he's come back again and he's looking decent. Naby's in good form. Can I hear Matip? I will go for Matip for this game, John Moore. I would go for Matip for this game. I like Kanate. As you saw against Kanate against Benfica, Kanate, I thought was fantastic in that first half against Benfica. His pace is phenomenal. Nunes, is it Nunes the striker? He's quick. He's not a slow player at all. He's quick. He couldn't get past Kanate. Kanate's sprint speed across that pitch over 20 and 30 yards for a man his size is phenomenal. So quick. But he does have a little glitch in him. A little glitch in the matrix here and there with Kanate, like we saw for the goal Benfica scored. Kanate was in the correct position defensively. He just couldn't sort his feet out. He could have even taken a touch and cleared it. He was in a good position. But, that little glitch cost us a goal. And we can't afford that against Manchester City tomorrow. Them little glitches against Man City win and lose games. So, Matip for me tomorrow. Gary, what part does Harvey play? Liverpool will target Walker. Diaz will have him on the lead. If Diaz plays tomorrow, we have to target Walker. I know Cancelo would be playing on Mo's side, but I think with Trent and Mo on that side, that's our strong side. That's an extremely strong side. On that left-hand side, I think Walker with his pace gets himself out of a lot of trouble. Walker with his pace. Defensively, he's okay. He has a mistake in him, but it's not seen a lot of the time because of his pace going back. He catches defenders up, attackers up. He can't catch Luis Diaz if he gives Luis Diaz 5 to 6 or 7 yards. You know, he can't be doing that with Luis Diaz. So if he can't be, he will know in the back of his mind, I can't be doing that because Diaz is exceptionally quick. No matter how quick I am, I can't do that. So if that's the case, Walker won't get that far forward because Diaz, I think what Klopp's going to do tomorrow, he's going to tell the front three to stay forward. Don't come back. Salah, you stay up the right. Diaz, you stay down the left and stay nice and wide and stay up top. Do not come back on us. Stay up there because Trent, Robbo and Thiago can get the ball and ping it to you straight away, which will then stop Man City's counter-attack and get them, their fullbacks, Cancelo and Walker, doing what our fullbacks like to do. It'll push them back. That's why we have got to get on top. That can only work, Lo, if we get on top of Manchester City's midfield straight away. If we let Man City control that midfield from the early stages of the game, we can't get into that. We can't do it. So it's important we get on top of Man City's midfield. An early goal will panic City. Yeah, I think Liverpool go for the throat straight away tomorrow as well. I think Liverpool are going to go straight at Man City in the first 20 minutes like a home game. I think Liverpool just go straight at them. You know, and I think I said on Jack's channel, I think City will be a bit cautious tomorrow. Manchester City know they can't go toe to toe with Liverpool because Liverpool have better firepower up front and they will score. Liverpool can score 2 to 3 goals in 5 minutes if you do that. I think even Manchester City will be a little bit more cautious tomorrow. I believe we saw that once before at Anfield when I think was it last season? No, or the season before. I think it was the season before, and not this season because they came to Anfield and played quite well, but a couple of seasons ago when Liverpool were really in their pomp, really at their absolute best. Pep Guardiola came to Anfield and played cautiously. He played cautiously, and I think it was that game was 0-0 if I remember rightly, because he was so worried about Liverpool's firepower. Because at that time, that was Mane at his absolute best, Mo and Bobby at their absolute prime best. That's a threesome. And I think Pep will be looking at it now and seeing if they start Luis Diaz, Jota, and Salah, I can't go toe to toe with that. I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious and play myself into the game. Let me know if you agree with that, guys. Jamie, did you see Goonally who comes on Coppish after LC TV stage studios? No, I did not. Goonally who comes on Coppish on AFT stage in the studio. Oh, was he now? Goonally, who was Liverpool Lee, not a few months back. How the tide has turned. Mark Frost 100%, we need to hit them from the very first minute. Yeah, exactly. I think we're going to go at them straight away. We have to. We can't let City dictate the game. If City dictates the game straight away, we're going to be in for a long day. We have to go at them from the first second. Did you see Scott Elliott Harvey's dad say that Fabio Carvalho is a great lad in a whole our squad next season? Can't wait for the Harvey-Fabio link-up. Yeah, Carvalho's going to be different sauce next season, I'm telling you. And what I've heard, I've got someone in the know at Fulham as well. I haven't said I know someone who's close to Fulham as he messaged me actually on Twitter on DM. I haven't heard from him in about 3 years, and he DM'd me actually yesterday, and he said because he works closely at Fulham, and he was telling me that everyone at Fulham, when Harvey Elliott was there as well, said that Carvalho is a step ahead of Harvey Elliott in his development already. That's how much they think of Carvalho. And we got him, obviously very cheap because they didn't want to go to tribunal. If any team can come back from the City scoring first, it's only us, I feel. Yeah, if City score first, we are the only team who could probably come back at them, but we don't want that to happen. We obviously want to get straight at them. And Virgil van Dijk ball to Salah. Yeah. Virgil. You give him, you can't stand off Virgil. You cannot stand off him. Fabinho will be vital tomorrow. Yeah, Fabinho's been in excellent form in the last few weeks, and I see that continuing tomorrow. He's going to be exceptional. Yeah, 0-0 when Mahrez missed the penalty. That's it. And on that day, 18-19, we was in our absolute, that front three were in their pomp. That was then they were in their pomp. And Pep came and said, I've got to be cautious in this game because I can't go toe-to-toe because that front three will kill me. And I've got a feeling that's how he's going to play it this time as well. You saw the Man City Amazon Prime video. Pep talks about our old front three, and but he's scared of them. Yeah, he hates that front three, don't he? Savage in the house. How you doing, Savage? Salah, Jota, Mane up top because we could be goals down before making any subs. Yeah, you're going Salah, Mane, and Jota. Yeah, to be honest, guys, out of all the 5 forwards, you can't. It's really hard to be wrong, ain't it? I mean, we're quite lucky as a team. The quality we have in our squad, especially in them forward areas. I mean, you can't really go wrong. Salah, Jota, and Mane, well, excellent option. Salah, Bobby, and Diaz, excellent option. You can't go wrong. That is the joy of our front three at this moment in time. Tom Izzy in the house. How you doing, my friend? Big up, Jay. We need to make use of the most of our set pieces, especially corners. Yeah, exactly. John, I'm still effing pissed off. They give this game to 2 Manx refs. Joke. Yeah, I mean, look, it's ridiculous. I mean, who's the young ref that's regarded as the best in the country? Is it Michael Oliver? Michael Oliver, that's it. Why, if they regard Michael Oliver as the best referee in the country, why is he not refereeing the biggest game in the country? It makes no sense. This is the biggest game in Europe, not just the country, and the best referee in the country is not refereeing this game. But they've got 2 Manchester-born referees managing that. For me, that's all wrong. It's all wrong. Gary, Liverpool do a win up the East Lancs Road. Yeah, we are due a massive win. Make sure you're hitting the sub button. Reds, yes, thank you, Jack, my man. Smash the like button, you legends. Exactly, thanks, Jack. Always appreciate it, Jack. Always appreciate my man. Ali, did you see Foden interview that he loves Trent's style of playing his passing and said he's one of the best at doing it? If not, isn't he the best, Phil? I mean, the love and acknowledgement that Trent Alexander-Arnold is starting to finally get, thankfully. I mean, I don't know if anyone saw it. I was on Coppish yesterday, and I said this on Coppish yesterday. It looks like even rival fans are starting to put their bitterness to one side and saying that Trent is fantastic. I mean, do you remember 2 years ago when Wan-Bissaka was getting compared to Trent Alexander-Arnold? Can you imagine that now? I mean, 2 years ago, they're all comparing Wan-Bissaka with bloody Trent. Look where Wan-Bissaka is now. He can't even kick a football. Then they're comparing Reece James, who I do think is a very good footballer. I'm not going to knock Reece James. I think he's a good footballer, but he's not Trent Alexander-Arnold. Joe Cole says, what is it? Joe Cole saying Trent's probably a better passer of the ball than David Beckham. That's what Joe Cole said. Phil Foden saying he's one of the best passers ever seen. I'm hearing rival fans on other YouTube shows now saying, Trent is that good. He's finally starting to get his flowers that he deserves. You know what I mean? And Trent's an exceptional football. Trent's not just the best right back in the world. He's one of the best players, guys. Look at the ability this bloke has. He's still only 22 years of age. His passing range is phenomenal for a 22-year-old. And yeah, he's finally getting his flowers for me. The biggest game of the year. This is the biggest game of the year. This is bigger than Real Madrid Barcelona now, guys. This will get more attention. This game this season will get more attention than Barcelona Real Madrid has in the last few years. I'm telling you, around the world. This game, yeah, Mitchell in the house, Sam Reece James. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind Reece James as a footballer. He's definitely better than Wan-Bissaka, but he's not better than Trent. Reece James is a good footballer, but You know, they all compare. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but all rivals always compare their players to our players. So obviously that means our players are better, because otherwise, why are you comparing them? Anyone, one Bissaka today against Everton was one Bissaka. One Bissaka can't kick a football. He can't kick a football. Speed of play is massive advantage for us. Yeah, yeah, and that's another thing. The two styles of play, like Mark says here, the two styles of play we're going to have tomorrow is fascinating. Liverpool is all about forward momentum, directness, and Manchester City, they build from the back. So basically, Manchester City build from the back, Liverpool build from the front. That's how these two teams are. So Man City like possession play football. They play with a high press as well at the same time as Liverpool do, but they play possession-based football from defence all the way from the front. Where Liverpool will put two passes together and you got a goal. That's the difference. You know, City will play 27 passes, score a fantastic team goal. Liverpool will play, Van Dijk will get the ball, ping it to Trent, Trent and then ping it in the box, and Jota will knock it into the net. You know, that's the difference between the two sides. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Can't wait. John Conway in the ass. Big up John Conway. Hi, Jamie. Liverpool 2-0. You never walk alone. Good man, good man. De Bruyne or Trent at passing and crossing is better than Jamie. Woo-hoo. It's hard one to decide because look, Trent plays on the right back position where he has a little bit more freedom than De Bruyne. But it's oh man, it's a hard call. That's a hard shout, man. That's a hard that's a hard shout. That is a hard shout. There's not much in between them. It's just that they play two different positions. Would Trent have this exact passing range if he played in midfield and not right back? We're never going to know because he will probably never play midfield. I think he would because he's that talented. So, cool, it's an hard one. They play because their passes come from different areas of the pitch. It's hard to judge. But they're definitely the best two in the Premier League. There's no doubt about that. The best two passers of the ball. And what Ward-Prowse at Southampton is a great shout as well. If anyone wants to say that, Ward-Prowse is a great shout as well. But I would have Trent and De Bruyne are the two best passers of football. Their passing ranges are absolutely disgusting. But they come in different areas of the pitch. So it is hard to but it's like people say, we have De Bruyne at right back with Trent and City have De Bruyne in midfield. So, you know, they're very, very equal. Mitchell, are you sure it's not the formation? Gomez assisted at right back. Yeah, I remember that. Gomez is just a bloody good footballer. That's what it is. We all underestimate Gomez. Gomez is an exceptional footballer. I think we all forget how good of a footballer he is. And he's only 24. You know, exceptional footballer, Gomez. Yeah, I remember that. It's a position. Gomez up top Sunday, says Jack. Yeah, stick him in the box. Gomez hasn't scored for Liverpool yet. What if Gomez gets his winner? What if Gomez gets the winner tomorrow? Can you imagine that? His first goal for Liverpool. Ali, we got Trent for free academy product. And in a few years' time, people want to be a fullback because of Trent. Jamie, no one wants to be Gary Neville. Like when Jamie Carragher said, yeah, do you remember that? Yeah. I mean, Trent is revolutionising that position. Now you see everyone playing fullbacks like this now. Obviously, Roberto Carlos at a time, Cafu at a time, they played similar kind of roles, but no one went on to, you know, copy that sort of fullback play, you know, because they were special Brazilian kind of fullbacks. No one copied it at the time. But now with Trent in that position, you're seeing teams now setting up their plays that their fullbacks are the integral part of their game. And that's because of what Trent's been doing the last few years. Joshua the Oklahoman in the house. I think this is Josh the Oklahoman. He changes his name and picture all the time, so I'm going to take it. It is. Hope you're good, Josh. Trent will play centre mid when Klopp leaves, no doubt. I mean, he might do, Mitchell. He might do. I don't live in Oklahoma right now. I was born there but moved to New York 3 years ago. Think of that, Josh living a lie. Good man, Josh. Good man. Oh, Mark says all of our players can score apart from Hendo. Oh, well, poor Hendo. Poor Hendo. What's Hendo done to you, Marky man? What's Hendo done to you? I love Hendo. I've got to say that what Hendo does for us guys, he's not obviously anything like Stevie or anything like that, but what Hendo does is special at the same time. He's our captain and leader on the pitch. He defensively covers Trent, allows in Trent to go forward and does what he does. You know, Hendo's an important part of our team, but yeah, I love Hendo. I do love Hendo. And James freaking Milner as well. We will see Jamie with the new manager after Klopp wants to have Trent in midfield and buy a new right back. I mean, he could do. I just think it's madness to take the best right back in the world out of right back. Ain't that what Klopp said when they interviewed Klopp a few months back when they say, "Would you ever put Trent into midfield?" It was something about England at the time. Southgate trying. Yeah, it was Southgate putting Trent in midfield for an England friendly, weren't it? And they interviewed Klopp about it, and Klopp said, "Why would you take the best right back in the world and put him in midfield?" I mean, simple answer right there. Jack Mac, subscribe if you are new. Chat, top lad, legend Jay's. Oh, look at that. Jack's the man. And also subscribe to Jack if you're not subscribed, guys, because, you know, Jack is the Luis Suarez, as Mitchell said earlier, and I am the Daniel Sturridge. So go and subscribe to Mr. Jack Mac as well. He's a great guy. Trent reminds me a lot of Danny Alves, but he is better at passing and crossing than Danny Alves. Oh, Danny Alves, what a legend he is. What a player he was. I think Danny Alves was interviewed. Was it Danny Alves or Cafu? They were in England not too long back and promoting some stuff and all that. And they were interviewed. And they said that if Trent Alexander-Arnold was Brazilian, he'd be the number one Brazilian right back. You know, they're not worried about all this. He can't defend cobblers. It's what he does going forward. Gene... is that Jean Gray Mark II? Enough love and respect, Jamie. I can't wait for tomorrow. Squeaky bum time 2-3 nil win. You never walk alone. Big up, Jean Gray Mark II. Thank you for coming into the show, and thanks for that nice message. Appreciate it. Jamie Trent gets no bloody respect. It's a disgrace. Yeah, I know. It's because he's scarce, man. That's why. If Trent weren't scarce, they'd be chatting. I mean, look at the media big up people like John Stones, who I don't think is that great, yeah? But because Trent Alexander-Arnold is scarce, and we know what the media are like with Liverpudlians. They don't like Liverpudlians. We know this. The Tory media and all this sort of stuff don't like Liverpudlians, don't like scousers. So Trent will never get his respect that he fully due. But it's because he's scarce. That's why. If he was born in Manchester or Leeds or London or anything like that, they'd be knocking themselves off to it. You see knuckle children everywhere, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Yeah, technically I'm Joshua the New Yorker, not Joshua Oklahoma. I just didn't want to tell you that I don't live in Oklahoma. And you just tell me, you donut. You don't have to say that. We'll now call you Josh the New Yorker. Get those likes, only 16 likes. Come on, chat. Listen to Jack, guys. Danny Alves. Love Danny Alves. It says 14 on mine. Danny Alves said he loves Trent. Yeah, that's right. He said Trent's the man. That's right. Came to England for that talk. And yeah, he absolutely loves Trent Alexander-Arnold. And and Danny Alves said if he was Brazilian, he'd be number one Brazilian right back. They don't care about that. He apparently can't defend when he can defend. I don't understand this Trent narrative about him defending. He doesn't have to be Maldini as a defender. You know what I mean? He just has to be a decent defender, but he's world class going forward. It's impossible to be that world class going forward and that world class at defending at the same time. You're either one or the other. So he's decent enough defending, decent enough. You know, he gets skinned sometimes by technical, fast wingers. But what right back don't? You know, every right back gets skinned by speedy, technical wingers. You know, he is a decent defender, but world class going forward. And that's what you need. That's what you need. Big up, Dave. LFC chats. Don't forget, go and subscribe to Dave. One of the best Irishmen I know. Big up to Dave. Tom, is he, Jamie? In my opinion, talent-wise, Joey G and Kanate are in the conversation as the best around head-to-head with their international teammates. Yeah, I agree. Kanate's a gem. You know, everyone told us to buy Upamecano. Everyone said, if you go buy a defender from Leipzig, make sure you buy that midget, that tiny little man, Upamecano. You know, went to Bayern Munich and he's not doing so great, I believe. But we were like, no. We know who the real player is here, and it's Ibu, Kanate. And man, we got the man, and what was it? 30 odd million pound, 30 odd million euros for a 22-year-old centre back, as good as he is. That's daylight robbery, if you ask me. Daylight robbery. Tariq Talks in the house. Tariq, my friend, how you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Sorry about the Arsenal earlier, my man. Sorry about the Arsenal. We do have a bit of banter, as you know, but you know, you're one of the good ones, Tariq. Hope you're doing all right, my man. My brother Jamie, looking forward to the 1v1 battles tomorrow. Which one are you looking forward to the most? Superb question. Oh, that's good. That's a toughie. If Diaz plays, Diaz and Kyle Walker, I think it will be an exceptional battle if Diaz plays. If Trent was Brazilian, everyone would go, "Oh my God, Trent's amazing." It's because he's a Scouse. How are you doing, Dave? Says Mark. Stones, so had them in his boots. All good, Mark. And better if we win tomorrow, or rest in the house. Jamie, go easy on tomorrow on Rich's calling show. Jay, what does your day look like tomorrow? I'm going to watch Hiding Behind the Couch. So my day tomorrow, Mitchell, I will wake up in the morning, spend the time with my kids, the wife, have a nice breakfast, chill out, watch, getting the feel of the game, watch some stuff on YouTube about the Liverpool City game, watch a bit of Sky Sports about the Liverpool City game, start to get feeling for it. Then start to work on my watch along later for in the afternoon. Get old Statman involved. Don't forget Statman Stubbs will be with me in the watch along tomorrow. And then sitting down watching the watch along with my pal Steve in the office, enjoying it, chatting to you legends, watching the game, chilling out. I'm not actually that nervous at the moment. I'm pumped, as you can tell. I'm a bit excited. So yeah, I'm good. Dave, or else your team is shocking. All right, I'm going to watch the NYRB game today. Got to go. Have fun. You too, Josh. Have a good one, my man. Have a good one. I'm sure we'll win. Yeah, I think we will. Look at Brazil right back now. They are poor since Alves. They have had some effing shit right backs like Danilo. Oh, good God, Danilo. Jesus Christ. Who is crap. The Brazil national team would love treading there. Yeah, exactly. Mitchell in the house. Who me? I'm a machine. Trent will influence a generation of right backs. He won a title playing like that. I think we forget that Trent's won a Champions League, and apparently this right back, guys, who's not very good at defending, has won a Champions League and a Premier League, and he's only 22 years old. You know, people have just got to give it up, man. Just start giving him his flowers. Trent's generational. Upper was hyped. Kanate wasn't. Go and get the non-hype defender. You'll get the gem here. And I believe, when it Ralph Rangnick, I will give Ralph Rangnick one bit of credit. The Man United manager, Ralph Rangnick, told Jurgen Klopp, do not buy Upamecano. Kanate is the better footballer. And he was right. So if anything, Ralph Rangnick, thank you very much for getting on the phone to Jurgen Klopp and letting him know, do not touch Upamecano. You know, he's 5'5" and not a very good centre-back. Go with that massive lump at the back who's 6'5", about 16.5 stone, built for pure muscle, 22 years old, can outsprint most attackers in the Premier League. Yeah, that's the one you want. So we'll have to thank Ralph Rangnick for one thing. And we'll have to thank Ralph Rangnick as well for making Man United utter shit as well at the same time. So there's 2 bonuses to Ralph Ragnick today. Dave, you have caps lock on. Does it? Does as well. Dave 100. Diaz versus Walker 1-1 would be crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tariq. I just think Diaz. I said at the beginning, Tariq. I said with Diaz is so quick, and he's so quick with the ball and without the ball. He's not very. You get some players who are quicker without the ball than with the ball. He's the same with both. He's so dynamic and so quick. That Kyle Walker usually gives attackers, a 5-yard head start because he's so quick himself that he can catch them up. I don't think he can afford to give Diaz a 5-yard head start tomorrow because I don't think he catches him. Diaz is he's so quick and he's agile and athletic as well. And that's why I think that'd be a great one-on-one. Oh, Trent's world-class, without a doubt. World-class. If you go on what is world-class, I've always said, for me, what is world-class, it's the top 3 or 5 people in your position. So the top 3 or 5 people that play in your position is world-class. If you look at Trent at right back, I don't think there's 3 people better hit what Trent does at right back in world football. So he's world-class. Leo in the house. How you doing, Leo? You good, my man? Jamie, I'm so nervous that I can't put it into words, and the game is still 19 hours away. I'm generally shitting myself. I might be too nervous to even watch the game. I've heard a lot of people say that. At the moment, my man, I'm just excited myself. I think it's because I'm older. I'm 40 years old, so I'm an older boy now. I've been here and done it and seen things like this before. So I think that helps a little bit. But I'm just fully excited. The excitement button's on. I'll probably get nervous about kickoff. As soon as the whistle goes, I'll be like, oh shit. But till then, at this moment in time, as you can tell by how beautiful I am, I'm proper happy. Gonna have a bevy on my stream tomorrow. Yeah, the beers have got to be in. I don't usually have a beer on stream, but I might have to chuck a few in. Walker will have no chances, Mark. Tariq, I'm expecting you to be there tomorrow in the calling show, says Horace. Salah versus Cancelo going forward in defence would be interesting. Yeah, I think he cooked him at Anfield, didn't he? So I expect the same again, Tariq. LD Christopher Edwards, how are you, my friend? Mitchell, it's Alan Stubbs' better half. Statman Stubbs. Alan Stubbs. Everton Ledge. Jamie, have you got the Cobalt export chilling? Oh, the Colesberg export chilling in the fridge. No, I'm a bit of an IPA man, Gary. I'm an IPA man. I do like an IPA. That is my beverage of choice if I'm going to have a lager or a beer and go have an IPA. Nice one, everyone. Smashed 20 likes. Legends. Big up, Jack, for that. Jean Gray back in the house. How you doing, Jean Gray? Are you doing good? It's got to be Salah versus Cancelo for yourself. Go with it. I mean, there's so many, ain't there? There is so many, but that's a good one as well. Salah, Cancelo, because we all know what Cancelo likes to do. He likes to get forward, come into that midfield area. Because that's the thing as well with what Man City do different to us. With our fullbacks stay high and wide. Manchester City's fullbacks go high but come into the midfield. So you always see Cancelo in around the midfield 3, and whereas stay high and wide. So that Cancelo, can he really do that tomorrow with Salah on that right hand side? He might have to be a bit more defensive tomorrow. So interesting, as you say, so interesting. United are shite. Gary, United are terrible. United are in the mud. The fans are in denial. United fans need cancelling. Now, I've Googled a few phone numbers and I'm willing to give them out to any Man United fans who need them. I know it's a hard time for you at the moment, being 23 points behind Liverpool, getting dominated by everybody. It's bad. I understand. We've been there as Liverpool fans in the 90s, and we had to get out of that slump ourselves. We finally got out to Nile and had to. Once you admit it, guys, you feel better about yourself. So any Man United fan watching this right now, just stand up, take a big breath and just go, you know what? We are shit. We are in the mud. We are light years behind Manchester City and Liverpool Football Club. We have to own it. That's what I want every Man United fan to do right now. You know, and you'll feel better about yourself. Then you can wake up tomorrow feeling better about yourself, knowing that I'm not in denial no more. It'll help, guys. It'll help. It really will. Jack's on commission for life. Jack's always on commission. Don't worry about that. Who is system merchant? Who is a system merchant and can't defend? Who is a system merchant and can't defend? Whew. Carl Walker. Cheeky 20 playing for me, Bevs. Racket Ralph through my Saturday. Absolute waste of space, United are. Yeah, I mean, I said this on Jack's stream as well about United, guys, and Everton. No, look, Everton, they've not been a threat to Liverpool for like forever, have they? Everton ain't threatened Liverpool forever anymore. You know, they finished above us once ever in the Premier League. You know, they're never a threat. Where obviously it'd be funny if Everton got relegated. I mean, we'd have a party. I'd get party poppers out right now, and you know, and it'd be hilarious. I'd have a great time with you guys seeing Everton struggle. It'd be a blast. It'd be a blast. We'll laugh at it. But Man United failing the way they do at this moment in time, you know, and Ten Hag, don't think Ten Hag's coming in. Man United fans are not getting too excited. Just chill out to Man United fans. Ten Hag is not going to come in and you go change like that because, you know, Ten Hag at Ajax, bleeding youngsters into the Ajax team in the Eredivisie, in the Dutch league, where no eyes are on the league at all and no money's on the league at all. And you can basically do what you want behind closed doors, you know. It's totally different to managing an elite side like Man United in the Premier League. So people just need to chill. Jack with the commission. We were close to getting up a few. Yeah, I mean, it was sort of thanks to Ralph Ragnick having that little phone call with Klopp. We didn't bet on United, did you, Mitch? Edward, my man, how you doing, fella? Hope you're doing well. And Jamie, thoughts on us getting a lot of Portuguese players and speaking players? Yes. And it's not the last Portuguese player we are going to get at Liverpool. Mark my words on that. There's a certain Portuguese player coming to Liverpool in the summer. People will say Trump can't defend. Will probably think Mbappe doesn't score enough goals with his head. That's a good way of saying it, Tariq. Perfect way of saying it, my friend. Guys, go and give Tariq a follow as well. Go and give a sub. He's a big Arsenal fan, but I tell you what, he's a proper fella, proper good bloke, Tariq. He's really good for I've been on videos of Tariq many times before. We have good laugh, good chat. He's a real good man as well. So he does a lot of watch-alongs, not just of Arsenal, other clubs and stuff. He's with Rich on Eagle Eye Football. They talk about other things apart from Arsenal and all that sort of thing. So go and give him a follow, guys. And yeah, he's a good man. He's a good man. He's worth your time. Really is. I've got time and respect for Tariq. Yes, Edward says Jack. Anyone who tosses United players around is okay. Kanate is a beast. Yeah, do you remember Kanate just put the shit on all the United players in his first ever game at Old Trafford? You know, like Bruno Fernandes was trying to chop his arm off with his donkey teeth. Like that. He's like, get off me, you little ferret. Yeah, I love him. I want Liverpool to get Pedro and Converse from Sporting and another Portuguese players from the Portuguese League. Yeah, we ain't seen the end of a Portuguese player. Mark my word about it. Anyone see Reece James against Madrid? Not going to have any of this Trent debate ever again. Exactly, Jack. Reece James got smoked against Real Madrid and nobody says anything. If that was Trent, it's on every newspaper in the world. But because it was Reece James, no one says a thing. Reece James got smoked by Madrid. Jamie is 40. You don't look old enough to drink in the US. I know. Tariq, I was blessed by God to look this young. And yeah, I'm 40. I'm 40 years old, my man. Born in 1981. I actually be 41 this August. Sad times. But when you are my age at 17, I haven't seen this. But when you are my age, 17, I haven't seen this for a long time. I'm going to vomit tomorrow. Yeah, I can understand. I mean, Ali, I'd love to be 17 right now, being a Liverpool fan, because you haven't gone through what I've gone through the 90s and early 2000s. So, yeah, I'd love to be your age right now, being a Liverpool fan. That'd be amazing. Never nervous when Liverpool play too good. Yeah, exactly, Christopher. Big up to you. But we have seen Trent this season go inside and be a centre. Yeah, I think there's a difference from playing right back to going inside into midfield to your position is midfield. I think there's a big difference there, my man. Big difference. Like and subscribe to the stream. Thank you, Gary Richards. I appreciate that, my man. I really do. Ali, did you see Ronaldo shatter the fan's phone when he left the stadium? He's going to get in trouble. Did he really? Why? What, did they have their phone up trying to take a photo of him? And he grabbed it and chucked it? Why would he do that? What a prat. What a little girl he is. That's why we call him Christina, guys, because he's a little girl. Ice Willow, come. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. United will defeat Liverpool. Screenshot this. Ice Willow. Right. Ice swallow. I've just realised what that is. But Ice, I'm just going to call you Ice because I've just realised what your name says. Ice, baby. That ain't going to happen. Ten Hag will win Scheiter at United. Yeah, I agree. Got the corona on ice for tomorrow. Jamie will help with the nerves. You know what? I'm an IPA man, John. You can have the corona. I am IPA all the way. I do like an IPA. I do like Corona though, as long as I get the lime wedge in the top. I ain't cutting my own lime wedge, not at home. Big up, Luca. Big up. I'm not bad, thanks. Big up to yourself, Luca. Hope you're doing well, my man. It just hurts. So we failed to get top four. Luca. I don't know what to say to you, Luca, my man, because personally I find it hilarious. But I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm meant to find it funny. You know what I mean? If Liverpool were in the same situation, Arsenal fans would find it funny as well. It's the way football banter's meant to be. Ice, my man. Klopp is a fraud. How's Klopp a fraud? Ice, be very careful. Let's get this stream to have more likes than Jamie has years on his age. We've hit that target already by the looks of his hairline. Woo! My hairline is intact. Tariq. You know, like this is like I have a proper high skin fade. This is like 3 weeks of growth. Tariq, you wish, my man, you wish. Got a feeling Pep will do something strange like pay Cancelo at right back, Zinchenko at left back, Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne, Silva, Sterling, Foden, and Jesus up front. Well, you know, they're going to need Jesus in the way they're going at the moment. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think they'll overload the midfield with Foden and Cancelo. Yeah, Foden's definitely going to play tomorrow because Foden causes Liverpool problems constantly. Foden causes Liverpool problems. And I hate to say it, I really do, but Foden is special. Foden is a special footballer. I hate to say that, but he worries me tomorrow. I've got to say, him and De Bruyne going forward are the City players I'm most worried about tomorrow. Bring up the Luca. Nice, my man. Let's be calm. Benzema will win the Ballon d'Or. No cheeky Mimosa. Oh, man, you got to chill. Chill, Ice. Chill, my man. Chill. Jamie, don't you think Patrick deserves his flowers for his work at Palace? Jean Gray, I totally agree. I think Patrick Vieira, I mean, Tariq will tell you, I've been singing Patrick Vieira's name for ages on Eagle Eye Football. I think Patrick Vieira has done an amazing job at Crystal Palace. Considering apparently he was favourite to get sacked at the beginning of the season. I don't know why that is. And, you know, and we want to get more black managers into the Premier League at the top end, in the biggest league in the world. We want more black managers in the league. We want more diversity in the Premier League. And Patrick Vieira is showing look how good he's been at Palace. Do you know, Crystal Palace had 4 years of stink of Roy Hodgson to get rid of, and they got rid of it already in one season under Patrick Vieira. You know, Patrick Vieira is doing a top job, absolutely amazing job, Patrick Vieira. And we want to see more black managers in the Premier League. We have to, you know, we need to give people the better. We need to see it. I want to see more diversity in the Premier League. You know, we're starting to see it in players now. You know, the women's game is getting more sponsorship now. Because of that, they're getting more money, they're getting more advertisement. Because of that, you're getting shown games on Sky Sports and things like that. So we're growing as a sport everywhere. And I want to see Patrick Vieira, he's a shining light, and I want to see more coming into the Premier League, taking top jobs, because Patrick Vieira is doing an amazing job at Crystal Palace. One of my managers of the year so far, Patrick Vieira, for the job he's doing. Because you got to remember the job, how Palace were. It was a dire time at Palace under Hodgson. It was stale, boring football. Now you go to Palace, you're watching good football. Really good football. They're a good team. Oh, it's Messi or Ronaldo. Pick one. Messi. I don't even need to breathe to say that Messi's the greatest player I've ever seen, apart from Maradona. Which is why I'm thinking about it. I think we need the pressing resistance of Keita and Thiago in midfield. Did I say Keita yesterday? Both can also match the technical levels of Devon, De Bruyne and Silva. Bring Hendo on for game management. It's good. Good shout by Edward. 5 years United to win the league. No, 30 years of not winning the league. Only one title more than Liverpool, James. Yeah, I know. There you go. What is it Ryan Giggs said? We will never go as long as Liverpool did winning their title. Well, it's going to be 10 years next season. The start of next season will be 10 years since they last won the league. And I don't see them winning it in the next few years. So, yeah, it's not looking good for them at the moment. Tariq, thank you, Jamie. I really appreciate that shout out. Really can't wait for this game. And your recent streams have got me hyped. Good man, Tariq, and you're very welcome, my man. You are. Darwin Núñez just saying Reece James is back. Darwin Núñez. Now, I don't know if anyone knows, but Liverpool have been scouting Darwin Núñez all season. Liverpool scouts have been looking at Darwin Núñez all season. And, there could be something there, guys. There could be something there. Gary, I turned 40 in June. Yeah, I'm 41 in August, Gary. Ali, it's worse when you're getting older. Jack says hit and subscribe. Bottom reds. I thought it said bottom reds then. Jesus. Hit the subscribe button reds if you are new. Exactly. Thank you, Jack. Jackie's on commission for them beers tomorrow. Ronaldo has failed, Jamie. Yep, look. Ronaldo's 37 years of age, still trying to do step overs in the penalty box. What is the man doing? You're 37. Stop it. You're not 28 no more. Get the ball out of your feet and just hit the ball. Don't stop doing step overs at 37. Paul, 54 in age, so only son born in 1990 when we won the league. He was 30 before we won the league again. But what a time to be 30. 30 is a big birthday. Winning the league on your 30th. Can't go. That's good. That's good, my man. That's a great year for him. Jamie, he did the Premier League and FA. Jamie, he did the Premier League and FA investigating. Is it bad? The fan, but the phone on Twitter. Well, hang on. It's bad. The fan, but his phone on Twitter and it was shattered, and the video is there on social media. Wow. Why would you do that? What a girl. Christina. That's why we call him Christina, guys. Because Ronaldo's just a little girl. Yeah, Gary. Whopper or Big Mac? What's for dinner? That is what a great title. What's for dinner? Whopper or Big Mac, Jamie? I prefer the Whopper to the Big Mac. Bad Max. Sabiri in the house. Bless up, Jamie. Is that a mini pompadour haircut? How are you doing today? I know my hair's going mad. Sabiri, because as you can see, I'm sunburnt as well because I've been out all day with the kids, and the sun don't like my hair. Ali, thoughts on Drifty saying we may get Darwin Núñez from Benfica. Loads of players turn up against us. We buy him. Núñez did turn up against us. Yeah, I didn't think Núñez was that great. What Drifty was going into, I didn't think Núñez was that great. But as I said a minute ago, Ali, we have been scouting Núñez all season, so I think there is something in it. But it depends on his value. Thoughts on Xavi Ball? Xavi is doing fantastic at Barcelona. Fantastic. And they have that Gavi and Pedri in midfield. Jesus Christ. Barcelona, I don't know how they do it. But they might have the new generational midfield at Barcelona with Gavi and Pedri. It's disgusting. It's so good. And then you've got De Jong in there who's going to probably take over Busquets in a year or so's time. Yeah, it's just amazing. He's getting them playing again, ain't he? Getting them playing. You've got to give it up to him. I don't care what colour you are. It should be if you're good enough, not your skin colours. Yeah, fair enough, Mitchell. Fair enough. Bring back Ruth Hill at sexy football. Yeah, Chelsea needs saying. Jean Gray, bless love. I will like to see that Vieira does that for 2 seasons first. He's doing great so far. Yeah, I got respect. I got respect from him out. Right, he's going for Arteta's job once he's taken Palace as far as he can. Do you know what? That ain't a bad shout. That ain't a bad shout because that would be. But the thing is, you're an Arsenal legend. This is always my problem. If you're a legend at a club, do you really want to manage them? Do you really want to manage a legend when you're a legend at a club? Because it can always, if it goes wrong and you're a legend, it hurts. But I'll tell you what, I can see Vieira at Arsenal. I really could. He's a tremendous coach. What he's doing at Palace. De Bruyne against his boy club tomorrow. Yeah, it's true. De Bruyne grew up a Liverpool fan. Tomorrow he supported Liverpool when he was young. Mark Owen was his favourite player growing up. Yeah. Seen the video, my man. Seen the video. Vieira's doing a great job up there. Yeah, exactly. Doing great. John Wallace in the house. How you doing, John? RJ, breaking news on Europa League for Red Devils. Shite, never mind. Champions League. Tell you what. Did anyone see? There was a. I think it was on Twitter. Like Europa League. I think the Europa League Twitter handle tweeted the eyes emoji at Man United. I think they deleted the tweet now, but it was up for a little bit and someone screen recorded, took a photo of it and it's gone back online. But yeah, the Europa League's Twitter handle did the eyes emoji and, added Man United. That's hilarious. Arsenal, almost 20 years, could easily be 30, defo. Yeah, 2003 they last won the league, wasn't it? Wow. Time has flown. Much love and respect to you, my sweets. At Sabiri. Yeah. Definitely Sabiri's the man. Liverpool need a number 9, Jamie. Whew. I have this argument with a lot of people about Liverpool needing a number 9 because of the way we play. I mean, I'll put it this way, Jota's got 20 goals this season. Salah's got 28 goals this season. Mane's got 15 goals this season. Do we really need a number 9? Because if you take a proper number 9, then Salah and Jota don't get them goals. So, I'm not sure. I'm always been unsure in that department. Man United, we're laughing at you. We are laughing definitely at Manchester United. This is a bigger drought for Arsenal now than it was for them in 1989 when they last won it. Previously in 71 years, 18 years already. 18 years. Yeah, Arsenal were dead. I mean, sorry, Drake, but Arsenal were. It's going to take a long time for this Arsenal team. I look at Arsenal's squad and it's not great. I mean, I looked at their bench today and I look at the bench and thinking that bench is not good. It's not good. They're years and years away yet. And when Paul Merson said they're only 2 players short of a title challenge, I don't know if he's back on the gear again, but Jesus Christ. Sabiri, Jean, Gray, gratitude and appreciation. Were you conflicted by Everton beating Man United today? 20 years until they win anything, United are still talking about 99, Jamie. I know. And if we win the quadruple, Gary, say we win the quadruple this season, Man United can never say anything ever again because that's all they talk about. And we won the treble in 1999. What you've never won the treble? Well, if we win the quadruple, no man, you will never hear a Man United fan ever again. You'll have to, like, if you've got a Man United friend or anything like that, if we win the quadruple, someone needs to hold them tight because they're going to need a lot of love and care because they can never, ever, ever, ever say anything ever again. Saburi, I lost 20k channel points on the game today. What's channel points? Fill me in, guys. Gavi and Pedri is the new Iniesta or Xavi. I don't know how they do it. They got no money. They got massive debts. They need to still sell players to bring players in. But then they got players like Gavi and Pedri. I just don't know how they do it. This is the Ronaldo. Ronaldo is a pillock, a top pillock. Love how Palace have played this year with Big Pat. Yeah, I love how Crystal Palace have played this year. When Crystal Palace are on the telly now, if Crystal Palace are playing live on the telly, I will watch Crystal Palace. If Crystal Palace like last season and the last few years, if Palace were playing, I wouldn't watch because it's dire Hodgson football, ain't it? You know, but now you're watching a team, you know, play good football, exciting football. Gary, Liverpool need Torres like striker, Jay. Maybe. I mean, as I said, though, Salah 28 goals, Jota 20 goals, Mane 15 goals. You know, is it going to make much difference? I don't know. Be excited to know, though, if it ever happened. It's weird backing United to beat Everton, but also glad Everton slapped them at the top four. So conflicted right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get what you mean. But ain't it funny, Siberia? Ain't it funny seeing United dead like this? I mean, this is hilarious. I've never laughed so much. This United team is dead. They need cancelling. As I say, United fans, I've Googled a few phone numbers. If you need them, let me know and I'll send them to you in DMs. Good counsellors. They'll talk about it with you. As I said before, Man United fans, if you watch this, United fans, stand up right now, take a deep breath, and then exhale and just shout out as loud as you can, we are shit. Get it out your system, guys, because you're all in denial a bit. You're all in denial and you need help. 04 Edward? Have I missed something? It's I don't have a problem with him. I just can't stand Lampard. No one can, Jean Gray. No one can stand Lampard. Oh, God, he's an arrogant prick, ain't he? Everton won twice. Yeah, I know. Because I didn't watch the game because I've been out all day with my kids and all that. We went to like a theme park and that today. And we had a great time with the kids, my kids and that. And so I saw the stats when I came home earlier. And I saw that Everton ran twice as much as Man United. How's that possible? How can you be running as much? Them players need like Ragnick said, Man United need to sell every single one of them because they're not up to it. I rated Lamps as a player, but can't stand how clubs are picking him over like Yard and Dice and Irish Moyes. Mate, I agree with you. Lampard, he's just an arrogant prick, ain't he? LEC is a baller. I want LFC to grab him. Oh, yeah, he's a tremendous player. We need a plan B because Origi is leaving next season, Jamie. That is why the Nunes link is interesting. Yeah, it is. Poor Divock's going to AC Milan. I think Divock Origi is going to smoke the Italian league next season. Twitch points, Jamie. Gene, great. I don't know anything really about Twitch. I've got a Twitch account and I've rarely used it, but yeah, I'm not massive on the Twitch thing. So yeah, I'm not big up on Twitch. But I get what you mean now. Twitch points. Jamie, do you remember Kenny and Fergie's face after the? Oh yeah, Fergie's face after the 5-0. I do. I've got a. I think you can buy a T-shirt of it, can't you? You can buy a T-shirt of it that like they're separate faces, like Kenny like, Fergie like. It's hilarious. No fan worldwide can't say anything about us. Quadruple. Totally, my man. Totally. I think I got to the end of the comments. Thoughts on Tim Sherwood, Jamie. He's a City fan. This guy. Oh yeah, don't listen to anything Tim Sherwood has to say. He talks you after garbage. I mean, look. I haven't got to the City team yet. I was going through all these comments, guys, because you guys have been on fire in the comments. So I'll let you know the Liverpool team midfield. I think I only got to the front three. I don't think I said my midfield, did I? So Henderson, Fabinho and Thiago will be my midfield three tomorrow. And then obviously a back four, Trent, Robbo, Van Dijk, Matip and obviously Alisson in goal. City's team. This is the team I'm predicting City will play. I'll put it in my thumbnail, guys, so you can have a look at it. I think Foden will play the false nine role. I think Grealish will play on the left, Mahrez on the right, and I think what have I put here? I can't remember now. And I put De Bruyne and Rodri in the midfield, and then Laporte, Stones, Walker, and Cancelo as the fullbacks. I think that's how they will play tomorrow. I think, with they got to try and stop Liverpool's counter-attack to the best of their ability. And to do that, I think they need to play Foden as that false nine. Foden gets me, he worries me the most. Out of all the players Man City have got, I've got to say Phil Foden and Mahrez. Phil Foden and De Bruyne worry me the most. Foden, the last couple of times against Liverpool, has absolutely smoked us. He's got right at us. But this time, there is one thing we haven't said yet, guys, and this has to be spoke about. Manchester City has never faced a fully fit Liverpool team in quite some time. So this is going to be for the first time in quite a while that Manchester City will face a fully fit Liverpool team. Go back to the game at Anfield, guys. Go back to the game at Anfield and see if I can get it up. We had James Milner starting at right back that day. He started at right back that day. And don't forget Curtis Jones started in the midfield. Curtis Jones started in the midfield that day as well. There was no Thiago. So this is what I'm saying. It's very important to get, the stats right for this game. Because, as I say, the last game was 2-2 in a tremendous game of football. But if I get the lineup, this is the lineup. I'm going to share it on screen, guys. This is the lineup that Liverpool played against Manchester City in the first game back in October. So back in October, guys, this is the team Liverpool played with. So Alisson in goal, Van Dijk, James Milner played instead of Trent, Robbo and Joel Matip. So the only difference there is going to be Trent's going back instead of Milner. And then the midfield was Fabinho, Jordan Henderson and Curtis Jones. And then the front three was Mane, Salah and Jota. But on the bench, we had three defenders in Konate, Gomez and Tsimikas, Nico Williams, Naby Keita, Ox, Bobby and Minamino. So this is going to be a completely different team. So we'll go have, obviously, Trent instead of Milner. You'll probably go have Thiago instead of Curtis Jones. Then you go have a Diaz in here, maybe instead of Mane. And then on the bench, you'll go have Mane and Bobby or a Mane and Jota. You go have Nico, obviously, ain't going to be there. So you just have more strength in that midfield area as well. So you go have Harvey Elliott probably on the bench. It's going to be a much, much stronger Liverpool team than Man City faced back in October. And don't forget that game back in October when we played. That, for me, is still the game of the season. That game was tremendous. Yes, we have to admit, in that first half, Man City destroyed us in that first half. They played some beautiful football. But in that second half, Liverpool woke up. Klopp gave them a massive German bollocking at half-time, and they woke up. And in the second half, we outrun Manchester City. Obviously, Salah scored that wonder goal, probably the goal of the season still so far. Absolute wonder goal, 2-1 up, 15 minutes to go. And then we just let it slip a little bit with Kevin De Bruyne, a deflected shot. But on that day, Foden run James Milner ragged, didn't he, on that day? And but it's going to be so much different tomorrow. Trent's going to be at right back. Thiago's going to be in that midfield with Thiago and Fabinho in that pivot. Hendo probably just in front of them a little bit. And then you go have a Diaz, hopefully playing, a Salah, a Jota. And then you go have a better bench with a Bobby and a Mane or a Diaz and a Jota on the bench. It's going to be more powerful. Go have an Harvey Elliott on the bench. It's going to be a much more power. And a Naby Keita who's fit now and in firing form on the bench. So this is a better Liverpool squad and a better Liverpool team than played Man City in October. And usually when we play Man City, we're always missing key personnel in our team. And on Sunday, we aren't for the first time in a long time when we play Manchester City. A real long time. Let me get the rest of your comments, guys. Sabiri, what is Twitch about? Everyone and their grandma is talking about it. Should I sign up? See, Sabiri's the same as me. I've got a Twitch account. I know everyone uses it for gaming and all that, but some people are starting to do it to do streaming, ain't they? So what I might do in the future is link my StreamYards account with my YouTube account and my Twitch account, so I can get some Twitch followers as well. That might help. That might help a little bit. Jason McKenna's going 3-0 Liverpool. Zaberi, I like Twitch still. Going to start my own soon. Yeah, I got my Twitch account, so I might link my Twitch account with. So when I go live, you can see me on YouTube and Twitch, a bit like the Coppish Boys do. Divorce is a genuine, true legend of our football club. Divorce. Jeez. I really like Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen's a very, very, very good footballer. I like Jared Bowen. Always have done. Jamie, would you start Salah? Yeah, you got to. I mean, I know Salah's not in goal scoring form. He hasn't scored in open play in 6 weeks, and I understand that. But Salah is very, very, very influential on the field. You saw it against Benfica. He had 2 or 3 men round him as soon as he's got the ball. You know, that's because how dangerous people have so much respect for Salah. They go put 2 or 3 men on him all the time, and that leaves gaps everywhere else in the attacking areas. So he's influential on the field, even though he ain't scoring. Pete, if Mane, Robert, and Salah start with Fab and Hendo, we're putting 6 past them tomorrow. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if the original front 3 start tomorrow, and you bring Diaz and Jota off the bench. There's that firepower coming off the bench. It wouldn't surprise me, Zabiri. Facts, Jamie. Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mohammed. Hope you're well. Jean says, this is why I say give them no room on the ball. 3-man triangle around them and no slow bollocks. Once we keep moving, they can't cope with us. Bang on. Bang on, Jean. Gray. Mark 2. Bang on, Jean. Bang on, because that is true. We got to get on top of Man City's midfield straight away and just go hell for leather at Man City. No one else has got the guts to do it. Liverpool Football Club will. A night of Ramadan fasted for it. Big up Mohammed, and everyone else is fasting for Ramadan. Big respect for you guys, because there is no way I could ever do that. I can't go an hour without something to eat or a drink. So much respect to you, Mohammed. Much respect to you, and everyone else is fasting. I remember. Tim Howard is disappointed Man United lost against Everton today. He's more of an Everton legend than Man United. Nuts. Man United top 4 gone for this season. Yeah, all done. Bobby has to start Jamie. I think he will do that, Jamie. What, the Twitch? Yeah, I think that's what I will start doing, because I do have a Twitch account. It's just dead at the moment, but I can bring it back to life, Gene. I can bring it back to life, and yeah, I'll do some. I might start doing that. Salah scored 20, says John Conway. Diaz, brace. You're on the ball, Jamie. We'll have too much for them. You never walk alone. Thank you, Jason Kenner. What's for dinner's back in? What's for dinner's back in? Indian or Chinese, Jamie? Chinese. What's for dinner? Chinese, guys. Right, guys, before I go, you lot have been absolutely fantastic today. So before I go, everyone get their score lines in the chat. Everyone get your score lines in the chat for the big one tomorrow. Tottenham win against that. Yeah, they smashed Villa to bits. Right, guys. So let me know. I'm going to let you know what's coming up on the channel now, guys. So coming up on the channel going forward. So from tomorrow, obviously, I've got my watch along tomorrow. Liverpool versus Man City on the channel. So please, guys, come in tomorrow. I've already set the video up. You can already leave a like on that video if you go onto my channel, guys. After this, you can go on my channel, go on that video. It's up there ready. Leave a like on that video straight away, guys. See if I can get to 15 likes before I go live tomorrow, guys. So go up on that video right now and leave a like on it before I go live tomorrow. At 4 o'clock. I'm going a little earlier than I usually do. Going to be live at 4 p.m. tomorrow for the watch along, Liverpool versus City. It's going to be a biggie. I want you all here, guys. I want you all here. Getting in the chat, everything. It's going to be a massive, massive game. So I want you all here for it. And then after the game, guys, and I'm going to do this every single match day now. So every time Liverpool play, guys, I am going to go live with a new thing. It's going to be the Liverpool call-in show. It's going to be the post-match Liverpool call-in show. So after the Liverpool game tomorrow, there's going to be a new video up, post-match call-in show, where I'm going to open the phone lines up straight away, guys, and go open the phone lines up. Win, lose or draw, I want everybody to come in, call up on the show. I'll give you a couple of minutes to talk, and you tell me everything about your thoughts on the game, your man in the match, where the game was won or lost or drawn. I want everything from you guys. So that's tomorrow as well, guys. So I've got the watch along, then a new video after it, the match review phone call-in show, whatever you go call it. I want you calling in tomorrow after the game, guys, in the brand new show. So that's every Liverpool game going forward. That video will be after match review, post-match call-in show. I want everyone coming in tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be massive, guys. Absolutely massive. Let's get your comments. What's for dinner's like in the Chinese option? John Conway 2-0. Sabiri, rock and roll 6-1, Salah hat-trick. Sabiri, if that happens, my man, if that happens, Sabiri, I'll say this right now. If we win 6-1 tomorrow and Salah scores a hat-trick, I want you to DM me your address and I will send you the finest rum I can find in the UK and post it over to you. If that happens, all right, my man? If that happens. What's for 2-1 as it was 45 years ago, 1977. What's for dinner? Coming in with the stats. Arsenal lose against Brighton today. They did, Mohammed. It was hilarious. 3-2 win. Gene's going. Yeah, that is what I've been going with all week, Gene. 3-2 Liverpool. Gary's going 1-0 with a Diaz goal. It's going to be a big one tomorrow, guys. City, Liverpool, the two best clubs in European football right now. This is now the biggest game in European football. We will not see a bigger game than this in Europe for some time. I think this match tomorrow breaks all viewing records and everything around the world. I think it's just huge. So, and I don't think they're going to let us down. I know we hype up games a lot sometimes. We're all guilty of it, hyping up big games, and then they end up like drab 0-0s and all that. I don't see this tomorrow. I see two teams that ain't scared to play in the way they want to play against each other. Liverpool won't be scared of City. City won't be scared of Liverpool. And they're just going to clash. They're going to clash. The immovable object and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean, guys? It's going to be absolutely huge. I can't wait for it, guys. I really can't. So, guys, I really appreciate everyone coming in today. The chat was on fire. You guys were on fire. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Don't forget, please give it a like, guys. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed and you like this sort of thing, hit the subscribe button, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers. And, guys, there's a little challenge when I get 500 subscribers. If you guys can get me to 500 subscribers by the end of April, I am going to do the spicy gummy bear challenge. Spicy gummy bear challenge, guys. If you guys can get me there before the end of April, if you guys can get me there at the end of April, can get me to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do the spicy gummy bear challenge live for you guys on YouTube, live and exclusive in front of you guys. And I don't like spicy stuff, and apparently this is hotter than the one chip challenge. So, guys, if you want me to get to 500 subscribers and see that kind of carnage, subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to this channel, guys, please share the channel, share everything on your socials, guys. Share your stuff on socials, because that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to share with you right now. what I'm talking about. So this right here, guys, this right here is what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm talking about. So if you guys can get me to 500 subscribers, before the end of April, I'm almost on 400 right now. I'm only 300 or 400. If you guys can get me to 500 before the end of April, I will do this challenge live on air. The Lila Natural, world's hottest gummy bear. And I don't like spicy thing. I hate spicy stuff. Can't stand it. So it'll kill me. So guys, if you want me to do this challenge, I will buy it. I will get it ready. And once I hit 500 subs by the end of April, I will do this on the 1st of May. So make sure you're subscribing, guys. Make sure you're subscribing for the carnage. I appreciate that. My wife in the house. Guys, this is my wife. Everyone shout out to my wife, Lauren. Love her loads. Everyone give her a shout out, guys. Give her a shout out, guys. Give her a shout out. Please do, guys. He really does not like spicy stuff, so it'll be so much fun to see. I don't like spicy stuff. I hate it. So like my wife says, let's get me to 500. Yeah, massive support my wife. Massive supporter. And yeah, so everyone give my wife a shout out. Everyone say hello to my wife. She appreciate that. Let me get some of your comments, guys, before we go. Okay, goodbye for now. Good night, Mohammed. I like the video, Jane. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate, mate. I hope to see you here more often, my man. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy the game. What's for dinner? Thanks for your lovely chats today, my man. Made me hungry. Chinese all day. Sausage and chips for me now. You gotta love sausage and chips, man. Can't beat sausage and chips. And there's a spider on my table. It is a hot one. It's hot one that, yeah, it's burning. Zabiri says, had some Chinese for lunch. And obviously my wife there, she says, yeah, she knows. Have a Chinese mukbang instead, Jamie. Might do. 1,000 subscribers, you should dye your poppadom. Dye it red. Do you know what? If I get 1,000 subscribers to Zabiri, I will do that. I'll let my wife do it. We'll do it live. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will let my wife dye my hair red live on the channel. So you can see it, guys. No messing around. None of this spray on bollocks. I will dye it proper red on the channel live as my wife is doing it. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm not bullshitting. I will do it. I promise. That looks like it's going to be hotter coming out. Hi to the wife. To my wife. Hi, Lauren. Hi, guys. Lauren, bless you, dear. He said he likes spice rum. Yes, I do like spice rum. Big up, Lauren, as well. Brilliant show, mate. Howdy, Lauren. Look at her love for my wife. There you go. Beautiful, guys. You lot are great. Thanks for the lit stream, Jamie. Love to the chat and love to the beery. Thank you, Jean Gray. Appreciate it. We all love a bit of rum, says Lauren. And hey, Lauren, look at her love for the wife. She's probably more popular than me. Guys, thank you very much. It's been an absolutely amazing stream. I've absolutely enjoyed it. I can't wait for tomorrow, guys. You lot have been absolutely fantastic. Please, guys, the video for the watch along is on the channel right now. Go and hit a like on that video. So go on the channel. You'll see it in upcoming videos. Go and leave a like on that video right now. See if I can get to 15 likes before I go live tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So join me tomorrow, guys, for the watch along. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And then straight after it, a brand new addition to the channel. The post-match call-in show where I want every single one of you in the chat coming in tomorrow around 7 o'clock after the game to get your calls in and let me know what you thought of the game. Bless up all of you. Let me just get finished on these chats. Where's the cat these days, Jamie? I'm upstairs now, John, in an office. I've got my own room. I'm not in the old living room anymore. So, yeah, I'm upstairs in my own room now. The cat's not allowed upstairs. Yeah, but he's all right. The cat's good. The cat's good. Hi, Lauren. Get Jamie a cup of Yorkshire. Jason 3-0. Trent is a hybrid and he's a red. You'll never walk alone. You too, Jason, my man. Love Jane. Great stream, Jane. Bless up, Lauren. Enjoy the 6-1 tomorrow, Jane. Remember, it's a beer. If it happens, it happens. Oh, you DM me, my man. God bless everyone and you, my man, and you. Peace out, bro. Tomorrow is the death of Man City's empire. Oh, look at Savage. Savage coming in with a comment. Cat got the sack. The cat got the sack. He certainly did. He certainly did. No more on this, on my arms, on my shoulders. No, yeah, the cat's downstairs. I'm upstairs. I've got to get some break from that cat. He's like my bloody 1-year-old. He don't leave me alone. Anything you want to ask, guys, before I go? Anything in the chat you guys want to ask while you're still here? Is there anything you guys want to? Come on! You never walk alone. Yes, exactly, Gene. Anything you guys want to ask? Any quick question? If not, we'll get out of here. You guys have been absolutely amazing today. I've appreciated the energy from you guys. I really have. You guys make this worth it, as I always say. Nothing about you guys. And I appreciate all the love you give me all the time, guys. So as I said, don't forget, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you have subscribed already, share my videos and channel out on your socials, guys. Your Facebooks, your Twitters, share it with your friends. Let your friends know if they're Liverpool fans. Hey, come over. It's Jamie Felix, fellas. Not too bad, you know. Give him a sub, and especially at 500 subscribers, his head's going to blow off with the gummy bear. So get involved, guys. I appreciate love today. Thank you very much to every single one of you. Let's go. Cat got relegated, and Jamie, congrats on the promotion upstairs. Big love to you, Sabiri. Big love to you, my friend. Guys, we're going 3-2 tomorrow. Up the Reds. Up the Reds. Can't wait. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock on my channel, guys. Watch along. Then the call-in show after. Big day. Big day. Peace out to every single one of you. Much love. You'll never